Hey everybody, as always, I hope you're doing well out there. Today I'm going to be walking you through how to set up the auto lap feature on your Garmin Instinct watch. So first let me start by saying I'm using the Garmin Instinct Solar. It shouldn't matter if you've got the Solar or one of the non-Solar models. This feature is available on all of them. I'm also using the watch as delivered from Garmin. I haven't made any adjustments to any hotkeys. So what is the auto lap feature? Let's say you're doing an exercise. I think probably for most people, walking, running, cycling would be the most common use for this feature. Let's say I'm going to go for a walk. As I'm doing my walking activity, I can always, during the activity, mark that I've completed a lap. So maybe I'm running around a track and I want to say, okay, I've done lap 1, I've done lap 2, so on and so forth. You can manually do that while you're doing the activity. But you can also set up what's called an auto lap. And what that does is the Garmin will define the lap for you, so you don't have to do it during your activity. You can just do your activity and then it'll track your performance per lap for you. I'm going to show you how to do that. This feature is available on most activities. There are some activities that it's not available on, but I'm going to show you on some of the examples that I know it's available on. So we're going to press and hold the menu button. We're going to arrow down to settings. We're going to choose activities and apps, and we're going to choose the activity that we want to use the auto lap feature on. I'm going to choose walk. I'm going to choose walk settings, and we're going to arrow all the way down until we see auto lap. Currently mine's set to manual only. If I press GPS, you'll see that you've got a toggle button here. You can turn it on, you can turn it off by pressing the GPS button. Once it's on, you can predefine the parameters that you want to use with the auto lap. So for example, what distance is considered a lap? For me, I've got it set to 2 miles. You can adjust that accordingly. So I'm going to go down to 1 mile. Maybe that's too much. Let's say a quarter of a mile. Press GPS to select that. So now I've defined every quarter mile I do on my walk, consider that a lap. I can go down to the lap alert. What the lap alert will do is as I'm doing my activity, it will alert me whenever I've completed a lap based on the auto lap distance, and then it'll show me 2 data elements that are specific to the laps, and you can predefine what those elements are. So currently my primary field is my lap time, my secondary field is my distance, and I can choose either of those to change. So let's say, let's do total time instead. In the secondary field, distance is fine. And then you can go down and you can preview what's it going to look like every time I complete a lap. So what it'll do is you'll have a lap counter in the top right hand corner, and then you'll have your 2 data elements as you predefined on the previous page. And then once you've got everything set the way you want, you can just press back all the way to the main screen and you've successfully set up your auto lap. This is really a great feature, especially if you're somebody who's doing some kind of performance training. Maybe you're training for a marathon and you want to be able to track your performance over a period of time during that activity without having to stop and manually indicate when you've completed a lap or a mile, something like that. As always, I hope this video helps. If you've got any questions, post them in the comments. I'd be happy to help you out. Thank you for watching.